So yeah, that means we've got viewer mail, back-to-back viewer mail, because you guys have sent in. It's Christmas in March. You guys have sent in so much stuff, and so we're doing viewer mail again this weekend. We're also playing that Powerpuff Girls game again. Now, one thing I will say real quick, I apologize for the fact that the skin on my hands looks absolutely piss poor terrible. That's because I'm actually a reptilian and I'm in the middle of shedding. It's definitely not because I was out mowing the grass and I got sunburned. I did mention that tonight's unboxing is viewer mail, so I've got 3 packages. I've got 3 packages from you guys, from Fandramon, from Buster Keaton Rules, and from Mr. HadesFlame. Now, Mr. HadesFlame requested I open his package last, so I'm opening his last. So I'm starting off with Buster Keaton Rules' package, which came in. It's nice little. It's very weighty for how small it looks, and it's taped up very well, both with masking tape and with duct tape. And I want to see, can I open this without having to get out the safety razor? It's looking like that might be a maybe. I didn't read the customs form. I didn't spoil it. I didn't want to spoil it, so I didn't read what was on the customs form. Oh, man. Yeah, I can open it. There we go. Hang on. We got a letter. We got a letter. Let's read the... We just got a letter. Hi, Draco. Told you I'd send you some crud. The Goosebumps franchise hit Norway at a time when I was just old enough to be bitterly disappointed by it. So I guess that means it just whenever, because you're never too young to be disappointed by Goosebumps. In later years, however, after discovering a certain blog, I learned to appreciate them as accidental comedy. I think that might be the blog I recommended you guys go to. So I went on an eBay spree just for some cheap laughs and ended up with a decent stack of these multi-choice books, which the blog doesn't cover. Oh yeah, the Choose Your Own Adventure. I've been reorganizing my stuff lately and figured sending a few of these books to your way would be a fun way to cull the collection. I've tried to select books that fit in with the general Gatorbox theme. They are a form of gaming. Maybe you could read one on stream sometime. I'm game. I also decided to throw in my first Goosebumps book, the only one I ever bought unironically. This is the Norwegian edition of Welcome to Deadhouse. I've always been slightly embarrassed about owning it, but it's in really good condition and I don't feel like just throwing it away. It might make a fun addition to your own collection of weird 90s memorabilia. Yeah, that would, because I don't own a Norwegian Goosebumps book. I didn't realize they translated him into that. Saving the best for last. Remember the copy of Pinchcliffe Grand Prix I sent you some time ago? Yes, I do. That was a good movie. Yep, there's also a game. Being a Norwegian-made computer game based on the country's greatest movie, it naturally sold like hotcakes on its original release in 2000. The game, being at least mostly playable, was generally seen as a nice post-purchase bonus. While the stated goal is to build Theodore Rimspoke's epic race car Il Tempo Gigante, and then take on the villainous Rudolph Gore Slimy in the race of the century, the player must first obtain the necessary parts. This is mostly accomplished by participating in a variety of minigames. The game is somewhat unconventional in that its interface is based entirely on exploration. As a player, all you're told from the start is to click on things and see what happens. This is also all you need to know. Clicking on any random object or character will always do something, but until you try, there's no telling what. You might uncover a minigame, learn a random obscure science fact, trigger a brief animation, or occasionally just straight up unlock a car part right there. It's the perfect, wholesome time waster for any kid who's old enough to be left alone with the computer for a short while, and to the game's credit, even adults have been known to genuinely enjoy it. The game went on to become a bit of a cult classic in its own right, and over the next 20 years, the most frequently asked question about it, how the heck do I assemble this car, was gradually phased out by how do I get this game to work on modern hardware? The answer became obvious. Financed by a government grant, the game has now been reissued. This is no mere remaster. It is a complete remake from scratch. About half of the original minigames have been discarded in favor of a heavier focus on racing. You can now participate in rural rally events on several new tracks with a variety of vehicles, including the local milk truck, Sonny's propeller-powered tricycle, that was always badass, and the Sheik's vintage solid gold Rolls Royce. As before, you'll be able to assemble Il Tempo Gigante and hit the big league once you've found at least 50% of its parts, though it does become faster and easier to handle as you keep finding more parts. The reissue also comes with multiple language options, including English and, of course, Northern Sami. This copy is very nearly new. I just took the liberty of playtesting it a little bit before sending it to you. It's not top-shelf material and doesn't always convey the charm of the legendary 1975 movie. Iconic lines from the movie are shoehorned into places where they don't really fit, and the animations glitch out at times. But it never stops being entertaining. The remaining minigames are decent, but there are plenty of actual movie clips. The random facts are both informative and fun, and you could probably showcase everything in the game in one stream if you'd like. It's just weird enough to be right up your alley, and I promise you, it's kilometers better than the Heathcliff racing game you played that one time. Well, I'd hope so, because that game just crashed. If you wish to maintain traditional GatorBox character naming conventions without clashing with the Norwegian feel of the game, Baesby Johansen would be a workable translation of your usual Pooptown Jones moniker. If the letter, the AE letter, if that's unavailable, the Swedish style Bajby, BAJSBY Johansson may also work. Best wishes, Buster Keaton Rules. Thank you, Buster Keaton Rules. That Goosebumps in a Pinchcliff Grand Prix video game. I didn't know one existed. Okay, so what are the Goosebumps books that we got here? We've got Give Yourself Goosebumps. We've got Into the Jaws of Doom, which looks like a dinosaur, a T-Rex skeleton. Watch Goosebumps, registered trademark, on Fox Kids Network. Strangely, not a registered trademark. Help, you're trapped in the Hall of Science and a mad supercomputer wants to keep you there forever. Escaping is the ultimate challenge, because in this book there's only one way out. That's right, make one mistake and you're cake. The Hall of Science is filled with tools you can use to protect yourself against a terrifying T-Rex, a rampaging robot arm, and other enemies. But look out, the giant mutated germ will make you sick, and the pendulum will hypnotize you to death. The choice is yours in this scary Goosebumps adventure. It's packed with over 20 super spooky endings, but only one way out. Reader, beware. You choose the scare. Give yourself goosebumps. Don't miss the next book in this series, Alone in Snakebite Canyon. So, yeah, I think we could definitely. This is. I noticed this is done a little differently than what I remember, because everything here, all these paragraphs are just numbered. So in which case, I remember it would be like where it says turn to number 125 to advance on, it would say turn to page like 55, and no matter how long or short the content was, it would fit on one page. So this is done a little differently than what I'm used to. I already see a bad end. I see a game over. I won't spoil it. We can read one of these on stream. I'll just narrate it, and we'll play along and chat. We'll do polls and stuff to make choices and decisions. We can do that. We also have Give Yourself Goosebumps. We have Weekend at Poison Lake. This one now over here, they're advertising 20 different scary endings on the cover of the book. So this looks like a Mirelurk or something. And then there's a poison dart frog right here for some reason. What's this one? It's the weekend and your family's vacationing at an awesome lake. The water's cool, clear, and downright deadly. Rumor has it this lake is filled with poison. Or are those aliens? And what's that nasty smell? Better pick a lucky number to help you out, or this nature trip could really go wild. If you pick the right number, you'll be chilling on the beach without a care. But if your number's unlucky, you'll come face to face with evil jewel hunters, ice cream craving aliens, and all sorts of freaky wildlife. The choice is yours in this scary Goosebumps adventure that's packed with over 20 super spooky endings. And the book that came after this one is apparently called Danger Time. It apparently belonged to someone named Norris, I think. So alright. Oh, here's the... Oh my god! It's a Switch game! They released it for Switch! It's Pinchcliff Grand Prix, but for... Holy shit! This is my first imported Switch game. I've been meaning to buy a couple from Japan, but I never did, so this is my first one. Do they still make them taste nasty when they're in other countries? Yes. So yeah, this is... Oh no, the spine looks different. Oh, that's gonna fuck with my OCD something fierce. They don't have the same. It's the text isn't justified up here. God damn it! Come on, Nintendo. Why'd you have to do it to me? Why'd you have to do it to me? The Japanese games I've seen still have the text right here. It's the European games. Thankfully, the Nintendo Switch, as you guys might have surmised, is actually a region-free console because technically it's a handheld system. So there's not PAL or anything like that. It is region-free. So you can basically import games from anywhere and play them. So this game is going on the shelf of games to potentially stream in the future. Not potentially, games I will stream in the future. Oh, we got more Goosebumps. We got zapped in space with a two-headed alien. Can we appreciate this artwork right here? Can we just appreciate that? Let's read the back. It's a space jammed with aliens. You can tell when they wrote this one. Strap yourself into the console. You've just entered Madam Zap's new virtual reality arcade. But once you take on these virtual worlds, forget about scoring. You'll be too busy trying to stay alive. If you're a real space cadet, check out Adrift Off Vega, where you end up in space fighting super smart and super deadly Arcturian aliens. Or maybe you'd like to try an Arctic adventure in Abominable Snow Woman, but remember to pack your parka, or you could end up a human popsicle. With a blah 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 with over 20 spooky endings. Has anybody ever done that? Is there like a Let's Play channel that's ever done choose your own adventure books? Here's a Goosebump. Oh, this is another. See, this is the one that I remember. This is how I remember them looking. They look like this with like weird holographic covers. This is Night in Werewolf Woods, and I really like this. I really like this special boy right here. He's it's reminded me of Last Half of Darkness. It's reminding me of the fucking dog from that game. What? Yeah, this looks like one that might have been imported. Woods World or Werewolf World? Get out your bathing suit. You and your family are off on a summer vacation to a place called Woods World. You can't wait to mess around down at the lake. Then at the kids-only campfire, that's a proper noun, you hear the rumor about Woods World. Also, Woods World is also one word for branding purposes. Legend has it werewolves roam the woods at night, but you're not scared. You're ready for an adventure. Will you explore the deepest, darkest part of the woods, brave the tunnel of waves, home of the terrifying lake monster, or battle an army of red fire ants? Blah, 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 20 spooky endings. Yeah, see, look at this. Look, check this out. See, look. At the bottom, it says go to page 99. So, even though this is a bad example, but yeah, see how these pages are like really short? It still just says on the bottom to go to page so and so. So the ones that were localized, I guess, internationally, they did them. Oh no, that one does it too. Hang on, did they just change mid? This one with the dinosaur is the only one that just says go to number. So, all of these actually say go to page. I thought these ones with the different covers were import versions, but I guess not. Never mind. I'm crazy. Okay, here we go. Now we have Give Yourself Goosebumps, Lost in Stink Eye Swamp, with the Venus flytrap on the cover. Choose from over 20. This is a British one because the price is in pounds down there. £3.99. Your parents are crazy. Nobody would want to live in creepy swamp house. It's falling to bits, and guess what? It's in the middle of a swamp. Still, now you're here, maybe you should explore. Not the basement, though. It stinks. We said not the basement. Goosebumps, obligatory reference. Stay out of the basement. Fine, be like that. Well, there's an old book over there. A secret diary, maybe? Or that could be a telescope. We'll let you in on a secret. Whichever you pick up, you're going to be out in that swamp before long, with the strangler vines and the man-eating plants and the alligators. Oh, cool, there's alligators? So that's what I'm talking about. And then it looks like, hang on. I don't want to get to that one yet. I don't want to get to that one yet. Ah! this special boy. Look at this cute little Ness, look at this. Ness, look. Look at, yep, look, boop, right there. Look at this adorable little alligator on the front. This is actually Choose Your Own Adventure #1, Escape from the Carnival of Horrors. So this is actually the first one in the set, and this came from a school because this says room 23 right here. So someone tried to, this belonged to someone's classroom. It was a classroom set. He's hungry. Okay. Take a ride if you dare. Late one night, you and your friends visit the old fairgrounds. They're putting up rides and booths for the annual carnival, but this year things look really different, really odd, really scary. The place is lit up by 100 fiery torches, and spooky music is coming from the main tent. Then you meet Big Al, the creepy carnival manager. He's invited you in to test some rides. Will you brave the terrifying supersonic space coaster? Risk the horrors of the reptile petting zoo? That must be what this is. Risk the horrors of the reptile petting zoo. Slice through the oily waters of Booger Bog, or confront the evil snake lady? The choice is yours in the scary Goosebumps adventure that's packed with over 20 spooky endings, blah 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 blah. So apparently there's alligators in this one, the alligator petting zoo. I want to go to that. I want to go to that carnival. Okay. Here we go. And then finally, if you thought Escape from the Carnival of Horrors was something, now we got Return to the Carnival of Horrors. It's just like Horrorland. There was Escape from Horrorland, and then there was Return to Horrorland, or Escape from Horrorland again, the sequel. I don't know what it was called, but I know the Horrorland became its own book series too. So what do I know? No, please, not the Carnival of Horrors again. You only escaped by the skin of your teeth last time, so don't go back. Oh, too late. You already have. You've got to get out before midnight or you'll be trapped at the carnival forever. If you can win 3 sideshow games, you'll get the chance to fight for your freedom. But if you lose a game, well, let's just say you really don't want to lose. Of course, you could try and find a ride that will help you escape. Perhaps the Dino ride will let you go back in time. Or there's always the roller coaster. So some of the other books in this series include Tick-Tock, You're Dead, The Deadly Experiments of Dr. Eek, Beware of the Purple Peanut Butter, Diary of a Mad Mummy, Welcome to the Wicked Wax Museum, Please Don't Feed the Vampire, and my favorite one, Secret Agent Grandma. So the website that Buster Keaton Rules was talking about, I believe was called Blogger Beware, and it's a website that only focused on the not these, because these are your Choose Your Own Adventure Goosebumps. Blogger Beware focused on just the regular mainline Goosebumps books. And the author sat down and read every book in order and just fucking tears them apart. And it's hilarious. I haven't read that website in such a long time, but it comes very highly recommended. It's hilarious. And Flux Umbreon just linked it in chat, so that's the one. But finally, there's one more Goosebumps left in the thing, and this is Welcome to Dead House, and I don't know how to pronounce that. Dedicated Wham. I don't know. De Dades House. I think this just says I think that just means the dead house. And this even has the Goosebumps has been translated here to Groserne. I think I'm pronouncing this correctly. I don't know. I'm not gonna try to read the back of the book. But I don't have a foreign language a Goosebumps book, and let alone one from Scandinavia. So thank you very much, Buster Keaton Rules. This next package comes to us from Miss Fandramon. This is oh, I see how it is. It opens from this way. So let me get out the not so safe safety razor because there's a lot of tape on this one. before I tear into this, can I just say I really appreciate like all these little stamps and like little rollers that Fandramon has that she always decorates the address with. Thank you. Did I do? Okay, I did do this right. Did I? Okay, yes. Ha! Obligatory safety cardboard. Obligatory safety cardboard. Hey, you said Gator, haha. You got me. Obligatory. I know this is just a piece of scrap cardboard, but I'm going to cut it up and clean up the thing, and I'm going to hang on to this just like the pee-pee plaything one. So, let me, this goes in the obligatory safety cardboard pile. We've got a letter here, a note. Hey Draco, this started as just the 52 things cards, but I've found more stuff. Thanks for not killing off GatorBox for its 10th year. Not sure what I have done on my Friday nights without it, lol. Please enjoy this random assortment of candy and chocolate along with the crocodile puppet. The signs were being tossed at my work, so I grabbed them for the memes, or whatever the kids say these days. The Canadian Tire money is slowly being replaced by a points card, so these are starting to disappear. You can still spend them, though. Hoping 2022 doesn't bring another plague or a nuclear end of the world. It would be cool to guest host on GatorBox before that happens. All the best, Fandramon. P.S. You should visit Canada sometime. It's not always cold here. You know what? I might have to take you up on that offer because I have a passport. It needs to be renewed. And now's as good a time as any. So the signs are... Oh, I see. Moose poo sold. Poo sold here. Poo sold here. Moose droppings. Cow poo. Oh my god. How many different horse shit and elephant shit? I'm gonna go with the horse shit one. Is gonna be the one that I hang up as. Do I have room behind me? I can make it fit. I can make it fit back there somewhere. This one right here. Horse shit. Too bad. Well, hang on. Is this? No, that's a cow. It's not a bull. So it's not. I can't say bullshit on that one. That's just cow shit. Otherwise, I'd say moonstone. More like bullshit. So this says. This says copyright 2006 to 2012. Alternative Pulp and Paper Company Limited. www.poopoopaper.com. So does that mean the paper doesn't smell like shit, but I'm not gonna make spitwads out of it, I'll tell you that much. Now we've got some Canadian Tire money here. What is this? Cash bonus? It's only worth 5 kajiggers though. Who prints a 5-cent bill? Or a 10-cent bill? What is that supposed to get you? You know a set of tires costs like $400. Oh, I've got a coupon for that. Hang on. Excuse me, but who's this? What's this guy's name? I can't read his name. Wayne. His first name. It looks like his first name is Wayne. Your total comes to $422.15. Well, Wayne here says you can do a little bit better than that deal, huh? How about that? Is he the same dude? Yeah, it's the same guy on the 5-cent note as well. What? How many denomination track division? Which president is that? I don't know. It's Canadian. I don't know Canadian presidents. You'd get those with change, and you'd be surprised people buy shit with hordes of those. For real? For real? People just come in with a stack of 5-cent notes. Oh, wait, no, there's a 25 in here, too. Holy shit. This is fantastic. I don't even really collect foreign currency, but now I'm like, does this even qualify? This is amazing. I'm just going to frame these. I'm going to frame these in the same frame as your letter, and I'm going to hang them up together somewhere behind me. Yeah, this is aerated chocolate. So if you can see, if you have tryptophobia, look away for a second. It's chocolate that's got bubbles in it, and this one is caramelized white chocolate. So I guess it's regular chocolate on the outside and white chocolate on the inside. So I have had one of these before. They did, for a period, they did sell these in the United States, but I don't think they took off very well, and they disappeared from shelves almost as quickly as they showed up. But I did try one at one point. I can say that they are very good. We've got crunchy sponge toffee. This is Cadbury, so it's probably got to be good. So this is I guess this is what's the toffee bar that Hershey makes? Heath or Nestle Heath or whatever. I don't know. So this is going to be Cadbury's take on that. Fanjamon sent me Welch's. This is an inside joke. She got these from somewhere. I've already forgotten part of the inside joke. She got these from somewhere, and I was like, no, I want the Welch's. Give me the Welch's. And she was like, fine, I'll fucking send them to you. And she wasn't joking. She sent me the Welch's. She sent me the Welch's. And we've got Smarties. Now, remember a long time ago when I had a package of Rockets, and I was like, some of you guys are saying, why doesn't it say Smarties? What is this Mandela effect bullshit? Yeah, this is because in certain territories, the Smarties brand is a Nestle brand, and they're basically like crappier M&Ms. And so the candies that we know here in America as Smarties, the little chalky, powdery candies, those are called Rockets everywhere else. So there you go. And we've got some more down here too. Look, miniature Mars bars. Now I think they don't really sell these at like checkout stands here in the States, but they do. You can get your hands on Mars bars. We sell Twix here too. You can get your hands on Mars bars. They're just sold at like specialty shops or whatever. Now I'm not taking out the big thing yet because I'm trying to work around it because I see it in there and I know what it is. We have a Russell Stover, just a regular caramel chocolate, and then another Twix because you have to have two of them because that's the whole point of the candy, is to have two Twix. I think I've pulled out everything I can possibly pull out. So let me introduce you guys to something very special to me. This is, let me just pan this camera up and point it at the door so you guys can see my. I told you guys I have a Lost World Jurassic Park poster over there. So let me just point this up. Hey Toots, how you doing? Welcome to GatorBox. I'm your host, Cool Gator. I think I can't quite fit all my fingers in his to do his arms and his mouth at the same time. So I can just do one or the other. You're watching GatorBox. Draco's not very funny. He's a poor ventriloquist. He sucks at what he does. Read the Goosebumps book, you fucking coward. Choose your own adventure. Fuck the stream. Nobody watches Powerpuff Girls anyways. So the reason why this puppet is so special to me is because a long time ago, when GatorBox was something entirely different, we had a mascot that was literally this puppet, except he was wearing sunglasses from a Build-A-Bear workshop. And I actually voiced the puppet for promotional material for the channel that wound up never being used. Now, when it comes to the puppet itself, I don't know what happened to it. It's not in my possession. I didn't lose it in Harvey or anything like that. So I don't know where the puppet went. And I really wanted one again. So I can go on eBay and find like Build-A-Bear sunglasses and just put them on this guy easy. But the original mascot of the channel wasn't Ness, it was Cool Gator. So this was the original channel mascot, and I voiced it with a voice similar to the Gilbert Gottfried knockoff I was just using a second ago. But this is a really nice puppet. You see, it's got all the body pattern right on the underside of the mouth and everything. It's the only thing that's missing would be like spines on its back. But this is a puppet from Folk Manus, and they make really nice puppets. And I just remember I voiced the snarky, sarcastic GatorBox puppet before this channel was GatorBox. And yeah, this just takes me back. So I now have the puppet again, and maybe I'll actually record some promos for the channel. You know, it's been a while since we've had a new channel trailer. As much as I love Right Now, maybe I'll do something with this guy, and we'll actually have a proper channel trailer with, you know, with a foul-mouthed Cool Gator. We'll bring him back. You know, we'll do something like that. So there's a big 25th anniversary Train On first partner pack. 3 oversized game cards, includes 2 Pokemon TCG booster packs. Celebrate 25 years in a gigantic way. A big celebration with gigantic Pokemon TCG cards. This first partner pack contains a set of 3 awesome oversized cards for your Pokemon TCG collection, featuring the first 3 partner Pokemon of the Kanto region, Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, plus 2 regular Pokemon TCG booster packs. Collect your favorites, trade them, and celebrate 25 awesome years of Pokemon with the first partners who stick with you from your very first Pokemon moments. Or you can read this and say, Pokemon has been out for 25 fucking years? Oh my god, I'm old! Oh my god. Okay, hang on. So here's the cards. Pokemon Sword and Shield and Pokemon Evolving Skies, with Wolf Daddy and Patreon on the covers. So we got those. I'm gonna hang on to the wrapper because I'm gonna use that to keep these big cards safe in, so I don't lose them. And take a look. Oh, they're stamped. I thought there was a printing error, but they've got a stamp on them. Look at this. It's a big original. It's not shadowless. They fixed that. It's not shadowless. It looks like they didn't have a higher resolution card backdrop though, because the blown up blue backdrop does look kind of grainy, but I can see some artifacting on it. But other than that, the text is solid. Well, because you can easily resize the text and stuff. But we got Squirtle. Bulbasaur's looks a lot better than Squirtle's. Even with the resizing of the background, Bulbasaur's looks a lot better. Bulbasaur, and of course, did Charmander always have 50 hit points? I feel like he had 30 or 40. I can't remember, but this has to be correct. Even the copyright at the bottom says copyright 95, 96, 98 Nintendo's Creatures and Game Freak. They didn't modify the copyright on it at all. These are literally just the cards reprinted, and they've just blown them up. It's the way I remember them. Have the cards gotten bigger, or have I gotten smaller? So these are going to be from the Neo Genesis or Neo Discovery. Yeah, there we go. There's the Chikorita, and this is when they changed up the design of the cards a little bit. They were no longer using red text for the hit points. That's the thing I like the most about whenever they reprinted these, is it's literally a reprint of the exact card. Even though that red text on the blue background clashes a little bit, they kept it true to how it originally was. And then when they started printing these, they made it black text on that, and they added the little swishes down here for weakness and resistance. Totodile, there's my boy. There's the big boy. He's cute. And then Cyndaquil as well. So we got all three basic ones. And this actually art, speaking of Ken Sugimori, he did the art for this Chikorita card right here. So that's his art. You'll recognize his style when you see it. It looks very pastel is not the right word, but it has a certain sketchiness to it. Not sketchiness as in like a negative sense, but sketchiness as in having the appearance of being sketched. So you'll recognize his style. And of course the backs of the cards are this, which they've been this forever. They designed this back in like 1998 for the American release of the cards, and they've never changed it. 52 nature activities. 52 fun things to do on the plane. 52 nature activities by the same author, by Lynn Gordon. The same ugly art style. This is what Fandramon's entire box was based around, was this. because I did the 52 fun things to do on a plane trading cards. Not trading cards, playing cards. So it's 52 cards for no other reason than a standard deck of cards is 52 playing cards. And this person could have gone with any number of cards. Doesn't have to be 52. But she went with 52 because she is a fucking dolt. So here's some stuff we got here. Twig dolls. Gather up some twigs, leaves, seed pods, and anything else you would like to include to make your twig doll. With pipe cleaners or wire, hold the twigs together like a stick figure. Design clothing for your doll with leaves and other things. Attach the clothing with wire or pipe cleaners. What can you find to use as hair and a face? Gather more sticks to make a whole twig family. This is not appropriate for children under 3. I'd say it's not appropriate for children under, like, 6. Why draw the line at 3? Most kids aren't going to be able to do this. Twig dolls. What is it? Twigs, materials. Twigs, leaves, seed pods, and other small things. Wire or pipe cleaners, and scissors. Wouldn't you need, like, glue? How was they've got a flower for the hair on this thing. How's it staying on? Nature by memory. Clear a little space on the ground or on some grass and sit down. Look around for a couple of minutes in all directions and then shut your eyes. With your eyes closed, see how many things and details you can remember. Now open your eyes and see what you forgot to include. Yeah, sit down somewhere, look around, and then close your fucking eyes and be like, how many trees did I see? How many trees were there? Blind walk. I'm kind of halfway to doing that myself, so let's see. With a partner, take turns closing your eyes or using a blindfold while your partner takes your arm and leads you on a mystery nature hike. I think that's called kidnapping. Mimes in nature. You can still shoot them. Tracks. That's that poem about God. Postcard designer. I feel like we've already read that one. Tongue twisters. Rock around. That just looks like pieces of cake. That doesn't look like rocks. It look like pieces of cake. Get him started young. Welcome to the furry fandom, kids. Rub a leaf. I know what this is asking people to do. You put the leaf down and you make a rubbing of it with the crayon. But rub a leaf sounds like a very dismissive remark to someone. Yeah, why don't you go rub a leaf, asshole? It's like telling somebody to fuck off. Why don't you go rub a fucking leaf? Bark rubbing, which is just like rubbing a leaf, except it's tree bark instead. Night and day. What do things look like at night and day? Invent a nature. Pick up different pieces of nature and think about what other ways they could be used. A rock could be used in the kitchen to grind things up. A leaf could be used as a plate. What other inventions can you come up with to give those pieces of nature a new function? You can take a stick and you can shove it right up your ass. How about that? Soft to this one is just called soft to hard. Couldn't think of a better one for that one, Lynn. And we're back at twig dolls and nature notes. So we went through a few of them. 52 Fun Things to Do in Nature by Lynn Gordon. I think I remember whenever we looked at the ones to do on the plane, there was other ones that we saw that we laughed at, and I'm excited to have another one of these in my collection. So Fandramon, thank you for 52. This was the crux of the box, which is why I opened it last. But thank you for the nature notes. I appreciate it. And thank you for the big Pokemon cards. Thank you for the Welches. Thank you for the very kind letter and the Canadian Tire. I'm serious. I'm gonna frame these. Thank you for the Canadian Tire currency and the poop signs, the Poop Town signs. Poop sold here. I'll put the Pokemon booster packs in with the what am I trying to say? The prize wheel. We've got one package left. This one comes to us from Mr. HadesFlame. He specifically requested I open up his package last. So it's squishy. I don't know if that's the bubble wrap or what's inside of it. But let's take a look at what HadesFlame has in store for me. I know there's going to be a game in here. He told me there's a game, and he worked hard making a new cover for it. So I'm excited to see that. Inside that is actually another bag. Okay, this goes in the outer bag pile. And inside here is, oh, it's from Jackbox Games. So it's a Jackbox shirt. But I'm opening this one off camera because I don't want to reveal personal info. I don't know what kind of personal details are on there. So I didn't realize there'd be a second bag inside the other bag. The shirt is these levels were made by kids. It's the same one that regular Matching Unicorn sent me. I knew something was wrong whenever HadesFlame, when he posted something in the Discord about the shirt. I'm literally wearing this exact shirt right now. You guys don't realize this, but this is legitimately one of my favorite articles of clothing. And now you've given me two of them. So I can wear this shirt twice as much because I can throw one in the laundry and just wear the other one around, and then throw that one in the laundry and take the one out of the laundry and wear that one around. You guys you guys know. With the reaction that this shirt got out of me whenever regular Magic Unicorn sent it to me, I don't mind having two of this shirt because this shirt is fucking hilarious. In fact, I might do something wacky with it. Like, the next time my dad and I go to a robot combat tournament, rather than wearing our team t-shirts, I might just give him the other one of these and say, here, put this on, and we'll both be wearing matching shirts because we're on the same team. But it'll be this one. The possibilities are endless. This goes in the shirts I already own pile. And then there's another shirt here, though. There's another one. There's another one. I think this one is an Esdeath shirt. It just says bitch. How come every Jackbox shirt I own is blue? Oh. This one's wrapped very nicely, actually. Open here and unveil another licensed Nickelodeon game. This one is actually on PS2. That is a fact. I'm gonna keep this inside the case as a memento. That's pretty wrapping paper. Oh, there's cherries on it too. What is it? Just flowers and fruit and stuff? What? Oh no! Oh, I already know what it is. It's fucking butt ugly Martians. God damn it! This is great. Yep. You did a good job on this, man. You did a good job on this. You did a good job. This is the Butt Ugly Martians. Ruin it all. Nickelodeon. That's Nickelodeon's grave, and that's one of the Butt Uglies right there. This game is rated A by the ESRB for awful. I don't know if you can see it right up there, right above it. Just says awful, and there's a Martian shooting the double bird on the spine. The back part, though, this is he's put so much work into this that usually whenever we do our Gatorbox of crayons and we do the fill-in art, we just skimp on the back. But I gotta read this. I gotta read this. Bankruptcy awaits. You can read it with me. The year is 2000, and the Ugly Martians have been tasked to destroy Earth. Unfortunately, Lucasfilms and a superior space series have beaten the Uglies. Little do they know, everyone fled to Mars overnight, and it's your job to finish the fight where it started. Destroy everything good that left Earth. Play as your favorite bum characters, such as... It doesn't list anyone. Annoy everyone and ruin everything ever. Bankrupt Nickelodeon so they won't make the Loud House. Let's take a look at some of these screenshots here. Destroy fan favorites. 57 total tracks featuring 4 unique designs. Take the easy way and throw it in the trash. And then down here, like even down here where it has like the things where it normally says, well, hang on, I've got the Powerpuff Girls game right here. Down here where it says like analog control, Dolby surround sound, memory card, and all that nonsense. It says 1+ players, uses a controller, non-automatic, past the alpha phase, functions, maybe. And then the copyright text is, please do not steal our game. We spent 6 hours making it. Copyright 2002 497639430001. So what's inside the... Oh my god. It's not even the game. It's not even the fucking Ugly Martians. That's probably the greatest prank ever. By the way, I lied again. It's another Avatar game, albeit superior to the Burning Earth. Superior in that it's enjoyable to sane people. Be forewarned, the game will take anywhere from 8 to 12 hours depending on your curiosity. Save frequently too, there's no autosave. He apparently got this from an eBay seller, because on the back it says in somebody else's handwriting, "Thank you for your purchase. If there are any issues, please let me know. P.S. Please leave a review." And then HadesFlame underneath it is written down, "Just call me an asshole or something stupid. This note came with the box when I opened it." So this is Avatar. Is there anything? What's behind it? What's behind the? I don't want this to come out. Oh, a Nick Games guide from THQ. Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Why is this so thick? How many Nick games did they make? Oh yeah, Master the Elements with Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's the game that we got. SquarePants, Creature from the Krusty Krab, Bikini Bottom Will Never Be the Same. Nicktoons to the Rescue, Nicktoons The Battle for Volcano Island. I have a copy of this game, and it's in my list of shit to stream at some point. Back at the Barnyard, I don't have this game, but I couldn't stand Barnyard. Something about that cartoon rubbed me the wrong way. SpongeBob SquarePants versus the Yellow Avenger. I don't know what that one is either, but there's only 6. I guess there's only 6 games in there. I thought there'd be a lot more. I heard a subscription go off. Tabitha Bunny, hang on. Thank you for 41 months. You know what that gets? That gets a little bit of this. A little bit from the Bezos gun. A lot of that came back and got on me. I was expecting a Ugly Martians game. I genuinely was. And you cyberbullied me. You trolled me. I hate being trolled. I'm gonna call the cyber police on you. But HadesFlame, thank you for thank you for not but Ugly Martians. Thank you for another Avatar game. I just like that I have a spare "These levels are made by kids" shirt now. So if I'm eating hot dogs or something, I get mustard on. Actually, if I got mustard on this shirt, you wouldn't be able to tell, But still, bear with me here. If I got mustard on this shirt, then I could be like, oh, I got to back up these levels are made by kids shirt, so let me just change real quick. And people wouldn't know. They wouldn't know. They'd be like, well, Draco, how'd you get the mustard off your shirt so quickly? I'd be like, hey, I got the moves. But if I got mustard on that shirt, then I would have a problem. Because I wouldn't have a third one to change into. So thank you guys, everyone who sent in stuff to viewer mail. Thank you, Buster Keaton Rules, for all the Goosebumps books and Pinchcliffe Grand Prix on the Switch. When you said they remade the game, I was thinking like, oh, it's going to be like a PC game. No, it's a Switch title. So not only is that my first imported Goosebumps book in a foreign language, that's my first import Switch game that I've ever had. So I think it's really cool that they actually remade it and the government funded it to remake it because it's such a classic, it's such a part of your culture that they funded the creation of that. That blows my mind. That wouldn't happen here in the United States. You think the government's going to fund someone making a game? They're going to say, go fuck yourself. So that's incredible. And Fandramon, thank you for the box of treats and the Folk Manus puppet and the 52 fun cards to do in nature. And the Pokemon cards, I appreciate. Also the poo-poo paper and the discount tire money. I appreciate it. And HadesFlame, thank you for the 2 shirts and the Not But Ugly Martians game. That really brought me up. I fucking fell for it. The whole time I was reading this, I'm like, man, it's a fucking But Ugly Martians game. God damn it. And then I opened it and saw it was Avatar, and I'm like, God damn it. It would have gotten a goddamn it out of me regardless of what it was. So that's gonna do it for GatorUNbox. Though the original cover is still on the box. I'll be damned. So that's going to do it for viewer mail. Thank you everyone who sent stuff in. If you want to send stuff to Gatorbox viewer mail, the address to do so is in the description of this video. I stopped putting it on the screen in case that address ever changes. It's a lot easier to fix it in the description of the video. So if you want to send stuff there, you can do that. And also there's the Gatorbox Gator Company fact for all the information's down there. You know, don't abuse government stuff to send me a million condoms or a million pamphlets on abstinence. Don't send me anything biological. Rules are really simple. And my shirt size is down there. So if you want to goof off and send me a Jackbox shirt or some shirt you found on AliExpress, that I wear XL. A 2XL if you're ordering it from China because their sizing is different over there. So I need a 2XL from China. So if you find something that's printed with like Oprah's face a million times, whatever, and you're just like, man, this is screaming Draco to me. Just know that you got to go one size up over in China. So thank you very much to everyone who sent stuff in. I appreciate it. This has been Gatorbox viewer mail. I've been your host Draco. So thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one. We got a lot of these. We got so many of these. I feel so privileged to be getting these blessed gifts. Thank you very much. Thanks for checking out this video by Gatorbox. To see more videos like it, please subscribe to the channel. You can also support this project financially at patreon.com/Gatorbox. You can also follow us at twitch.tv/Gatorbox to catch us live every Friday night at 9 p.m. Central Time for our main show. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.